Hi, Nurse Sue. Can you hear me okay? Who have you nicked that off of, Eric? Some dickhead. How you doing? You all right? Can you all hear me all right? Yeah, oh, you can. Oh, cheers, Sue. We're doing a bit of gardening. I've just come out because it's just stopped raining, but I've just been down the nursery. I was going to the marina to get gas, and I ended up in the nursery buying loads of plants. That's what this sort of life's like. But the gas shop was shut, so we're going to be doing some gardening. So I thought I'll bring you on, and you can see how to do it quick style. We'll just give it a minute in case someone else wants to come on. You never know. As long as Dan don't come in, I won't shut the stream down because I am going to just get that punk out of my life. It's a lovely day today. We just keep having little showers, but in between the showers, it's lovely. Yeah, I am having a good day actually. I've kind of had a bit of a decent sleep last night, but you know what? It's really weird. I had a proper nightmare last night, right? And then I woke up and I got up and it was, I think it was 7 o'clock. So I thought, oh, my mouth tasted like a flip flop. So I just had a drop of Coke and then I went back to bed. And you wouldn't believe it. I went straight back into that nightmare. It was unreal. The only time that's ever happened to me, right, is when I was a kid. I had a dream, right? I had a dream. I had this dream, right? And it was to do with an ice cream van, right? And I was nearly ready to be served. And I was only a kid. And I woke up, right? And I was so gutted, right? That I wished it so much that I could go back into this dream. And I fell asleep and I went back into this dream. And I was perplexed because I believe that you can actually control your mind and you can control your dreams with training. I do believe that. And last night, I watched Doom. Has anyone watched Doom? It's quite a it's a bit of a corny horror movie. Yeah, Luther King. Yeah, he's my brother from another mother. And what was I saying? Oh yeah, it was a bit of a corny film, but because my son's let me use his Netflix, films. I like watching films. I watch The Matrix a lot, and I watch Resident Evil a lot. That sort of stuff. But I watched this Doom last night, and it was a bit silly, but it made me have a nightmare. And it wasn't about that particular film, but it was about everyone was after me, and part of that film come into it where near the end I become a superhuman, and then I could control all the wrong uns that was coming after me, and it was all right in the end. But yeah, I didn't like that at all when I woke up the first time and I was having a nightmare because I haven't had a nightmare for quite a while. It's normally when I start drinking or if I stop drinking, that's when the nightmares come, and they get nasty. You start cutting and slashing, and I ain't gonna say too much because people edit stuff. There's always lurkers in the background. But we're gonna do a bit of planting, and I can't be on here because it takes a long up. I'm looking for like something a bit smaller that I can plug in the USB and charge up, so that I can always have it on charge and then take it off when I need to use it. Because this laptop's too big and it needs mains, so I have to start the engine up, and then it just takes too long. So if anyone's got any good recommendations for them little laptops, notepads or whatever they are, because I have got an iPad, but there's loads you can't do on it because you have to use Streamlab. It restricts you in a lot of things. I've got dog keeps walking over my card, and I'm going to do it in a minute. Yeah, yeah. You don't move, do you, for a few seconds, and then you get your thoughts, and you think, "Oh, it's a dream." Yeah, I know what you mean exactly. But yeah, that's horrible. So anyway, we're going to get into this. I'm going to show you all the plants I've bought, right? Because we just popped in the nursery just to see if they had some posts for my friend, but they didn't have any in there. But they're having a deal at the moment, and I've got loads of plants for £1 each. But it was a tray, so there's 6 in a tray for £1. So I went a bit crazy. I don't know if you can see them. Probably in the way. Can you see them all on the floor there? They're not all £1. Most of them were, because I bought some the other day, but I'm not sure where to put them. So I'm kind of playing with that idea. But I've started doing what I've done over there. I've put little bushes and lavenders in between, but I've got loads of, well, I've got 2 trays of lavenders, which is about 12, and I bought these white things here. I bought these for £1 a tray, and I thought I've got to get them because I want to try and. It's called a silver dust, cineraria, scenario, scenario. No, it's cineraria, silver dust. So I've got a load of trays of them, and I've got 12 lavenders, but they wasn't £1 a tray. They was like £4 a tray, I think. And I've got some other plants, but I'm going to put these in between the other lavenders I've got, and then I'm just going to carry it on all along this bank because I'm building my bank up. So if we do get a flood, I've got a bit of a chance of getting the dog out here so that she doesn't have to poo in the boat and the cat doesn't have to poo in my bath, because that's what it was like in the winter here. I tell you, it wasn't good. But anyway, I'm going to crack on. I'm going to keep looking at the comments, but oh yeah, a lot of people like watching me do my garden. Yeah, I actually really like it. I do like it. I'll go over the field and I'll get all my grass seeds from the fields, and then I come over and I've put them all over it because I do actually want grass to grow on it as well, so that it binds that bank together. Because if we had a flood now, it would just wash it all away. So I'm going to crack on with this, and I'll just pop back now and then to see the comments and stuff. Okay, so just watch and enjoy. And if I shout at my dog, don't report me to the PTSA because we've got a love-hate relationship. Right. You can help me, Nils. You can help me today. Hope so. Me? No, please don't take my son. Yeah, give it a rest. Yeah, it's just a bit of rest. Just winding yourself up. I got my garden. Not for that. You keep that up, I'll start eating your dog's food and you won't like that, will you? La, 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 la. You need to turn it around, don't you? How am I going to do this? Because I'm a bit close to you now, aren't I? Can I see you? Oh, yeah. Yeah. I hope you're enjoying this. What do you think, Nils? You like it? Who's that, Lily? Is that Bob? Hey? Is that Bob barking? She goes down to the river to see if she can see them on their boat. She's clocked it, they live up the river because the woman's only just moved in. Around a bit more. Well, here we go. We could get loads of barking now. Hiya. Where's your old plates? Where's your old plates? Right, I've run out of them. I've got loads of that white stuff left. Lily, can you pack it in? I've done that much though.
all the way to the end. Can you see them in there? Oh yeah. I don't know what. I don't know if we've got the swans here with the babies or not. We'll have a look. That's the trouble with this laptop. I keep forgetting whenever you turn it round, you can't hear me. But these two actually look like they're fighters. They're not. It's not very nice. And I think the one behind's trying to shag that one. Maybe. But if you can see them, oh, don't end up in the water. Where are? Can you see them over there? It looks like the one behind's going after the one in front. Tell you, they're brutal. Swans are brutal. They fight to the death, you know. Look at my line of. I wouldn't call that a straight line, but can you see it all? It goes right up and round the bend. But I'll tell you what I'm going to do here, right? Someone give me an idea about making an arch over here. So I'm going to cut a load of willow trees, put it both sides of my jetty. Put. And so there's another swan down there. That might be the one with the babies. If it is, we'll go down there and I'll show you my jetty down that end. Yeah. So. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, the willow tree. But we've had so much rain, right? Next door's willow trees actually come right over my garden. And I was thinking about training that. So look, if I stand down here, where my jet is, right down here, near the water's edge, I have to stop the swans from getting up here. Look, can you see the tree hanging right over? I'm gonna train that and bring it right over so I've got an arch over this. But I've got to put some posts in the steps around this bank here to stop it all from falling away. But yeah, I thought that was brilliant. It goes right over the front of my boat, look, so that I've got a nice bit of shade there and it gives me and my neighbour a bit of privacy. And I've got this bit here that literally is coming over the top already. So I'm going to pull some of them down and bring it right down over, and I'm going to plant some this side. So even if they do take theirs away, this will be in the process of growing. And then you can come down into a nice little shaded area. And when the tide's up here, we can just come into the land with the canoes. It's cool, isn't it? A lot of thought into this. But you just do it as I go along. I might got a general idea of what I want to do. So that's fine. Oh, look, all the babies are here. I've got to show you the babies. Actually, as it happens, I've got some cornflakes. I'll give you some cornflakes. But I have to tell my dog off because when the mum and dad are here with the babies, they don't like the dog. So we'll have a little mess about down here with these. Yeah, my mum and dad come really close, but they actually ain't too bad with me. Go. Lily, come on, watch it. Protecting, and that's mum. And they're the babies. They're all going down the side now because they're all floating away. How cool is that, eh? It's cool, isn't it? Really don't. It gets a bit cheeky, but who's that on there? That's Naughty Lily. I might have to put a gate here because when the tide comes up, they'll just be walking on here and shitting in my garden. But what I might do is I might put the gate back here so that they can actually come up here and be safe. And if they poo on there, I can just wash it down. But yeah, we do this all the time, and the babies end up coming back with their babies because it don't take long for them to grow up and start having babies themselves. Looks like the weather's getting a bit rough. Right, where can I put the rest of my plants? Because I think I overdone it a bit in the shop. I mean, I've got these for a pound as well. Look. A pound a tray. I couldn't leave them in the shop. I couldn't leave them in the shop. I might put a couple of these in there because they're really bright, aren't they? I think I'll do that actually. Let's start up there. See if you can. Hang on, let's just sit down a minute. Have me bite. It's coming along, isn't it? It's coming along just fine. Me and my friend, we just keep going out buying plants. Oh, hi Emily, how you doing? Nice to see you on here. How do I get Hi Siobhan, that is Siobhan, isn't it? I always have difficulties with that name because of the way it's spelled. I always feel it should be spelt with an S. It's only that a few years ago I did have a friend called Siobhan. And yeah, bit weird, isn't it? But yeah, we're going to plant some of these in the middle, give it a bit of colour. I'll just put one in the middle of every one of them. I don't know how far up they'll go. But them white ones I've got, I'm going to have to put a little bit of protection around them because the rabbits will just come and eat a lot of them. Because the rabbits here do like to eat your plants. They don't touch my herbs though. They don't seem to like herbs. But the plants, they just destroy them. And the more we go into winter, the less fussier they become. So, yeah. It's quite lovely, doesn't it, really? If it all binds together and that bank stays there, I'll be well chuffed. Yeah, I don't know what to do. I've got loads of them now. Actually, I don't know what I'm going to do. I've got a bit over there and I keep changing my mind what I'm going to plant in there. I think I'll put them along there. I think they look nice there. Just that one colour all along the fence over there. But I'm going to have to clear it because I seem to be building rubbish up over there. It just wastes a bit of the garden, which is not good, is it? You've got to utilise. Yvonne. Oh, right. Yeah. Yvonne, yeah. Yeah, he's lovely, yeah. He's nice. I mean, when you think about you jump into this life, it's cheaper and the rewards are just mind-boggling because everything you look at what it's all about here. You don't like, oh, who should I get in to knock that wall down? Or, oh, do you know what I mean? Here it's like, oh, I'll make a nice flower bed over there. Or I've got loads of vegetables in my garden. As it happens, I'm going to show you my peas. While I'm having a little sit down, yeah, while I'm having a little sit down, I'm going to get up. I've got to show you my peas. It's like when we get a bit of rain and a bit of sun here, it just everything goes mad. They're almost ready for me to eat because I just come out and eat them in the morning for breakfast. I don't cook them or nothing. I just take what there is here. I mean, I've got loads of these little ones here. Look, these ones. I mean, you look at big bushes. It's huge, that bush. Yeah, it's huge, isn't it? Bush. But you look at this little one here, this little bush, and it's got a big mofo on it. Look at the size of that mofo. Look, it's huge. And a little bush. That makes sense, does it? And it's got another big one there and another big one at the back. I cut the net when they reached the top. I cut the net to let them. I come up. But you've got to be careful with these because once they lean over, as soon as you try and straighten them, because they're hollow, they just snap. So I'm going to have to put another stick in there somewhere, and because I've got sticks, I'm going to put big sticks on the top, just let them grip hold of stuff. I've got more along here. This is my keypad, and I've got a, I think that's a blueberry, that one. I've got a few little things on it. I don't really look at it. Because they were sweet for quite a while. I've got this one here, which is a raspberry, but this seems to be really slow. I'm getting there with them now. I'm getting a few raspberries on there, but this would be great next year. You just got to shortly push that keep trying to eat everything. But my gooseberries are doing really well. I've got 3 gooseberry bushes. My friend next door doing a fence. You right, Sal? You're not, no. Your back's I've got 3 bushes. But I need to tidy it up because there's so many stinging nettles. But yeah, other than that, I've got grapes and all that, but they're quite slow this year. Very slow. Anyway, let's get back to work. I think these here are them there. Where is it? I think they're sunflowers. Because I did plant sunflowers there, but last year I planted a load of stuff in there and I was watering it for months, right? And then I asked someone online, do you think this is weeds or do you think it is? I think, what was it? Oh, strawberries. I planted strawberries there. And it goes, Paris is weeds. I had to rip the lot out. But look, I've got cauliflower. I don't know if they're greens or something. I don't know. They kind of look like the and I've got that one. I don't know what that was. That just I noticed that one was different, so I left that and ripped all the weeds out. But yeah, it's coming along, isn't it? Small camp, aren't we? Be at St Atom, the 23rd of next month. Be there or be square. You better be coming, Lucy. If you want. Hi, Kerry. Oh, my tan, yeah. I've been peeling a lot. I've been scratching like mad. Yeah. You know, I wouldn't even go to the Caribbean now, the way everything is. Look, can you stop running over the garden? You see I'm planting everything. She thinks it's a lot of obstacle course now. Are you in Edinburgh? Yeah, it's like it's lovely, and then all of a sudden we'll get Lily, go round. Lily, that's a bird. Just stop it. Oh, I'll see you later, Kerry. Have a good day. I was supposed to have someone come and look at my horse box today, but they've let me down. Don't smoke. Why are you talking? Good little lesson now. Right, I'm gonna get these ones in, these little coloured ones. I'm gonna keep kicking these over because it's not cricket, is it? Where's my little spade gone? If I turn you around and I'll start at this end because I've already dug a little while. Are we there? Right, let's have a little look. Where are we? You see that little portaloo in the garden? I actually had a plant pot in. It was quite funny, but the lid kept whacking down on it because of the wind. But I might do that. I might put a proper plant in there and just leave it. But at the moment, I've got my pegs in there, and when I do my washing, all my pegs are in that poo box. Don't use it. So don't start spreading rumours. Paris poos and pegs. Paris pegs her poo. Anyway. I want to go big. Oh dear. Where can I put these? I like that one though. I might just do a lot of them along here. I'm going to do a lot of them along here because I like them. They look the same. All be same. Oh, it looks like it's going to rain. Oh, that one's tough. Let me do some more. Let me do some more. Closer together. Can you see me all right? Yeah. Oh, where it comes. Like that? Oh my god. I'm gonna have to put some little colours here and there. All right, Lils, you reckon? Yeah. What? Where are you? It's actually raining. It's actually pissing it down. I think I'm in the shade a bit. Okay, another one. Oh, bloody hell. You have to excuse the mess here, it's my rubbish area. Kind of got a bit wet there. Right guys, I'm going to go off.